Welcome to the Floridaville Express. This show is hosted and produced by the team at Rocket Ship Consultants, and it's based on our popular podcast, The Floridaville. The Floridaville Express is a condensed show with all the elements Floridaville audiences have come to love. Each week, we highlight people who are making an impact on or in Florida. We interview entrepreneurs, politicians, authors, small business owners, entertainers, professionals, and people who are making our Sunshine State shine. Hi, I'm Joy Tootle. I'm an attorney, a content creator, a podcast editor, and the operations director for Rocket Ship. And behind the scenes is Rosanna Catalano, who's also an attorney, and she has a background in television news. She is the founder of Rocket Ship Consultants, a strategic communications firm. Our mission is to launch your business or organization to the next level, and she's producing tonight's show. Our guest for this evening is Sha'Ron James, an attorney with the Gunster Law Firm, and she is founder and CEO of Impact Foods. Sha'Ron, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Joy. I'm so glad to be here.
We're so happy to have you. Sha'Ron, tell us, what is Impact Foods?
Impact Foods is a social impact company, which is essentially a company that was founded in order to address a social issue. So we use traditional business principles to address a social ill. And so the company was founded to provide access or better access to healthier food options in our local community.
That is great. Tell us more about what social impact investing is.
So again, social impact investing is a way that individuals and companies can address social challenges. So if the social challenge that you're looking to address is housing, then you may form or invest in a company that deals with affordable housing. If the social concern that you're looking to address is quality pre-K, then you may invest in or create a high quality daycare center in a neighborhood, an underrepresented neighborhood. And so again, for us in Tallahassee, there was a need for greater access to healthier food options. There are a number of food deserts in Tallahassee, many that people are aware of, but then there are also pockets of areas within the city where it's just very difficult to get healthy food options. And so we created Impact Foods in order to do that.
Wow, that's fantastic. Right now, let's take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to learn how we can support Impact Foods.
Great.
At Rocket Ship Consultants, our mission is to take your organization to the next level. Our team develops strategic communication plans that help entrepreneurs, corporations, associations, and individuals reach new heights. Our consulting team is made up of attorneys with additional experience in journalism, public relations, politics, broadcasting, and advocacy. Let us help you take that dream you have for a podcast or video show and make it into a reality. We can create networking opportunities, educational forums, and interactive conferences to spread your message. Let our team provide you with fresh ideas and inspiration. Rocket Ship Consultants offers a variety of services, so check out our website at rocketshipconsultants.com. Take off with Rocket Ship Consultants and launch your organization with us.
Welcome back. Our guest today is attorney Sha'Ron James. She is the founder and the CEO of Impact Foods. Sha'Ron, tell us, how can we support Impact Foods?
That's a great question, Joy. So one of the things I haven't shared is how do we operate, or what exactly does Impact Foods do? So Impact Foods owns and operates fresh food kiosk. They're swipe, grab, and go kiosks. You see one right here on the slide towards the bottom, where you essentially swipe your credit card to gain entry to the kiosk. And inside is a variety of food items. So we have chicken salad sandwiches, we have buffalo chicken wraps, we have salads, we have snack options like hummus and parfaits. Our primary vendor in our machines is a local company that we're excited to work with, Social Catering. And one of the things that's very exciting about the Impact Foods food is that it's high quality. It tastes great. When you eat healthier food options, oftentimes folks think of bland food that doesn't really have a great taste. But we're excited about the foods that we provide because they taste great. So you asked, how can you help Impact Foods? Well, Impact Foods has a short-term mission and a long-term mission. And so our long-term mission is to use the technology behind the fresh food kiosk to address food insecurity in our community. So we're working with the manufacturer of the machine to enable the kiosk to take SNAP and EBT benefits. Very few people know that there are over 3 million Floridians that are considered food insecure, which means that there are not a lot of healthier food options available to them close to where they live. So we're working to transform the fresh food kiosk into micro groceries. So once we are able to accept EBT and SNAP, the same kiosks that are currently offering the items that I mentioned earlier will then be placed in underrepresented neighborhoods where we know for a fact that there are food deserts and individuals that are hungry. So one of the ways that you can help is by using the Impact Food kiosk. We have 5 kiosks that are currently operating, 3 in downtown Tallahassee, one at the TCC Center for Innovation, another at the Tallahassee Center condominiums, and the Plaza Tower condominiums. So by patronizing Impact Foods and using the kiosk, it helps us fulfill our long-term mission to address food insecurity.
I love what you're doing. I love that people are getting access to better, higher quality foods. From the pictures, the food looks fantastic. And even though I'm not in Tallahassee right now, I've heard from many people that they've already enjoying the food from the kiosks. It's fresh and delicious. And I can't wait to someday maybe see some of your kiosks in Gainesville. Hopefully you expand.
Yeah, absolutely. That is definitely the goal, to expand beyond Tallahassee very soon. And the company is rapidly growing. As I mentioned, we have 5 kiosks that are operating now. We have 5 new kiosks that are en route from California as we speak. So we'll have 5 new machines that should be up and running, 5 additional machines up and running in Tallahassee by June. So if we keep growing at this pace, we'll be in Gainesville in no time. So
that's excellent. Excellent. Well, and if not, next time I'm in Tallahassee, since I do go fairly often, I'll be looking for those kiosks.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I understand that you're an extremely accomplished attorney. You've served 3 state of Florida chief financial officers, and you are recognized as a speaker on topics related to insurance law, regulation, and public policy. Tell us, why did you want to be an entrepreneur?
Well, entrepreneurship is something that's near and dear to my heart. As you mentioned, some of the industries I've worked in and some of the work that I've done, being impactful is something that's very important to me. I served as an insurance consumer advocate a few years ago. And even as I worked in the insurance industry, what was important to me was making sure that individuals had their basic needs met and that we were able to create jobs. And so even in an industry that's sometimes seen as complex or complicated or, highly regulated, there was still an area of insurance that I was really, really passionate about. And so for me, my advocacy runs not only through the work that I do for my clients, but also the work that I do in the local community. So social impact investing was really a route for me to fuse my interest in business and my interest in public policy and my interest in community together into one project. And so I'm really excited about Impact Foods. I know that it will have a great impact on our community, and hopefully it will go far.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. I like how you said that it fused your passion or something you were interested in with your desire to also become an entrepreneur. So I think that's excellent. Now, when we talk to entrepreneurs, they always tell us about different things that they have learned along the way. So tell us, what is one thing you wish you had known when you began this journey with Impact Foods?
Well, one of the things that I wish I'd known, well, one of the interesting things about Impact Foods is that Impact Foods was founded in May of last year, which was really at the height of the COVID pandemic. And so there are folks out there who thought, I mean, friends of mine, people close to me, thought I was crazy that I would start a business during COVID. But I've learned a lot through this journey. One of the things that I've learned is the importance of a team. And I have the opportunity to talk about Impact Foods and meet with individuals and have an impact on my community. But I'm only able to do that with a team working with me. So there are folks that play a really important role in Impact Foods. I have an operations person that knows and understands all the technology behind the kiosk and the tagging and the computer that's inside the machine. I have a delivery driver. I have a admin person that does all of my back end operations and admin work. So without them, Impact Foods wouldn't be. And so that's one of the things that I learned, and definitely will always have a team working beside me.
If our audience wants to stay connected with you, how can they do so?
So the best way to connect with Impact Foods is through our website, and it is www.impactfoodgroup.com, or I can be reached directly at sjames@impactfoodgroup.com. I'd love to hear from folks that are interested in the kiosk, individuals that have used the kiosk. If you have any ideas of foods or items that can be placed within the machines, or if you're a local caterer or a restaurant, or you know of someone that may be interested in having their products distributed in another way, a very innovative way, please feel free to reach out to me. I look forward to it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this evening, Sha'Ron. This has been absolutely wonderful. I haven't seen you in a number of years, so I'm excited to catch up with you and to hear about this exciting project that you're working on. I think you're going to have an impact on Tallahassee, and I hope way beyond.
Thank you, Joy. It's been a pleasure.
Well, this wraps up tonight's episode of the Floridaville Express. Remember, you can watch previous episodes of the Floridaville Express on our YouTube channel and on Facebook. Be sure to tune in Monday nights at 8 p.m. to catch our show live. Our next episode will be Monday, May 3rd, and our guest will be Jean Miller. She's the CEO of the Jacksonville Civic Council. Now, don't forget, if you've been wanting to create a video show or podcast like this one, we can help you with that. Our company, Rocket Ship Consultants, can strategize with you and help you launch your multimedia shows or events. Also, reach out to us if you're interested in sponsoring the show. Sponsorships create positive long-term brand awareness and will keep your organization connected and relevant. We have a variety of sponsorship packages at a surprisingly affordable price. So contact us for more information, and we can help you focus a spotlight on what you and your organization are doing. Have a wonderful evening, and we will see you next week.
Thank you.